Greetings, fellow Aussians. Welcome back to Minifig Monday. This is not a minifig. This is a mini doll. It's the same thing. They're both Lego. It counts. This is the wizard from Wicked. You can get him one of two ways. This is the mini doll from the Emerald City playset. There's another Emerald City. It's kind of confusing. But he also comes as a minifig in the Wicked Bookends, which is a bigger set. And yeah, this is the mini doll. I think this is a great figure, and honestly, I think he looks really great. And we'll take a look at him. He does have some great details. Green, of course. That's the color. And I'll go ahead and spin him around here. He looks pretty much, honestly, he looks exactly like Jeff Goldblum, who plays him. At least in the Wicked movies, at least. It's interesting that they cast him because he's both funny and he's kind of a douche. He's a schemer, a sleazeball. He's like a car salesman, kind of. You know what I mean? He's a trickster. He's a fake. He's not really a wizard, but obviously, you know, the people of Oz don't know that, so they're all duped. And this is a great figure. It's he's got mainly green on, as you would expect, and he doesn't really have any accessories, I guess. In the set, he comes with a lot of like builds, like little things, like for example, this hot air balloon build, which is great, but he can't exactly hold it because it's like, you know, it's meant to be the inside of the city. It's meant to be inside his offices. It's not really meant to be in his hand. You can have him hold it, I guess. And then there's the Oz cart thing, which is so big that you can't even see him. So there's that. I mean, he does kind of ride this, not in the movie, but in the set. So it's interesting. He doesn't really come with anything, although you can give him stuff in the set, like a teacup or like, I don't know, an apple. Just like random stuff, I don't know. But he does come with a second option for his head, or I guess a headpiece, like a hat. So it's this green hat, top hat. Looks pretty cool. It's very, it matches him pretty well. Unfortunately, because the hat piece is meant to be on like a head, you can't really have him hold it unless you have like a stud or like a cylinder or something. Because it's like on the bottom, looks like that. So you can't really have him hold it. But I mean, you can try. So he comes with the hat. Hat's a great piece, for sure. I actually prefer him with the hat. We'll talk about that later. We'll give him the hat in a little bit. But he does come with a lot of green. Definitely the most green of any character. He's got the green suit and the green shoes and, you know, the green look. He does have an older hairpiece, or like he's older in the film because Jeff Goldblum is a little bit older at this point, and in the Wicked timeline, he's been in Oz for 15, 20 years, 30 years. It's really unclear. There's no real like point as to when Oz got to Oz. It's muffled, so there's not really a big, like, there's not really a clear timeline of events, but he arrived there and he's been there for several years when Glinda and Elphaba meet him in the first movie. So he's been there a while. It's not really clear how much timeification has passerbyed us, but you know, it's still fun. And it's interesting. He plays him kind of creepily, and then he just becomes like a jovial, fun guy, mostly for good. But he's just a fun character, because he's just a swindler. You know, he's not really a sorcerer. He has no magic. He just has tech that he brought with him from Kansas. But it's just interesting how Goldblum plays him. He has like two different sides. He has the villain side where he's, you know, duping everyone. And then he's got the fun-loving side when Glinda and Elphaba always come into contact with him. So it's interesting. Anyway, the figure's great. He's got a lot of nice details. He's got like a pocket watch. You can kind of see it in there in the suit. He's got a very nice emerald, like dark green suit, which is very dapper and matches his film outfit very well. I think it's interesting that they gave him a skirt. Um, I guess it's meant to be his coat, like his coat lower jacket. I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, it looks cool. I feel like pants would have been maybe a little better, but that's fine. Looks great. And he's got like lighter green, lower pants, and then the green shoes, which is interesting because there's like printing on them, which is it's a little cool little detail. And yeah, the back detail is pretty nice. It's not much, to be honest, but it's there. So I'm glad there's printing on the back at least. So that's great. Just like buttons and stuff, not too fancy, but looks nice. I like the hairpiece that they chose for him. Matches him pretty well. He honestly doesn't wear the hat that much. He's mainly just Goldblum, with his hair. So it works. And my favorite part of this figure is actually the face. The face is perfect. They somehow got the Jeff likeness. It's perfect. Like, it looks so spot on to the actor. And I don't know if Jeff has actually seen this figure or the minifig and the bookend set. Both are excellent. I think they're great. How many minifigs does Jeff Goldblum have? He's got Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park. Is that it? I think it's the only other that's the only other series other than Wicked. Maybe there's one other one. I don't think there is. I think because he has young Malcolm from the first two Jurassics, and then he's got the old one from Dominion. So that's interesting. So, you can get either Wicked or Jurassic Park sets to get a Jeff Goldblum. So that's fun. Yeah, the face is just perfect. Like, the mustache and the eyebrow, the look is so perfect. Like, even the goatee, it's so good. The smile, the perfect fakeness of it, it's so good. And what's nice is you can actually switch out the hair. So if you want, you can take the hairpiece off, swap it out with the hat. And it's cool because they actually give you this hat piece, which I think this hat is kind of rare in this color. At least I've never seen this in this color, this dark green. But you can actually wear the hat two different ways. So you can have it like this, just like normal, or you can actually push it forward like this, turn it around, and have the bow in the front. So it's cool. There's two different ways you can have him wear the hat. Even the third way, you can just turn this all the way around. You can have the bow on the left or right. It's very nice. Very cool that there's options. I like that. It's very, very good. And yeah, I think the face is great. I think the hat's great. I like the look. It's very Oz inspired. It's very Ozian with the look, It's very regal and very showboaty, which makes sense. And I think he looks fantastic. I do want to compare him with a couple of figs from the set. You get 5 of them. He looks good with Glinda because she's so bright. And then you have Elphaba, who's so dark. So it's an interesting, contrast there. I think Elphaba is the best figure of all 3 of these. Just the cape and the printing and just the hat piece with the hair and the broom and the face. I think she's the best quality-wise. But Glinda's my favorite of the 3, and then the Wizard is great, from my second favorite. Yeah, he looks great next to the ladies there. And then with Fiero, it's interesting. Fiero is the most boring figure because his outfit isn't that flashy. It's not like saying, "Look at me, look at me." It's not like everyone else's, He's wearing his shiz outfit, which it's just boring, like compared to everyone else. He's a good figure. It's just the Wizard is far cooler. And then he looks the most at home with Madame Morrible because she's got the same color scheme, the same Oz like outfit style, and she obviously is also a villain. Spoiler. So that works. They work really well together. They just look really great. They're not a couple, but they look great. I'm sure there's shippers out there, but look very nice together. So overall, I think the Wizard is a great figure. They did him honestly. They did him justice in both of the Wicked sets that he comes in, and it's cool. You can like have like a mini doll if you want that version, or the mini fig. You know, you can pick which one, or you can get both. But I just think it's cool that we have two different versions. I don't think we're gonna get another set with the Wizard. I don't think so. It's kind of possible. I don't know. I wouldn't say never, but I think, he should come in an Emerald City set or an Oz set, so he's got two options. And yeah, I think this is a really well done figure, just for what it is. I think he works a little bit better as a mini doll because mini dolls are a little bit more like realistic. They're a little bit more like human. Like they look like dolls. Well, they look like people, whereas minifigs are kind of chonky and a little bit, square, which is great. I just think the Wizard as a mini doll looks a little bit better, in my opinion. Maybe it's the face. I think it's the face. I think they did the face better for this figure, but that's just my opinion. But I love the Wizard. It's cool to have him as a figure for sure. And he's technically the main villain, kind of. He's more like a anti-hero ish. He's hard to explain what the Wizard is. A little bit of a spoiler. But yeah, great figure, great Goldblum likeness. I would highly recommend the figure for sure. It's great that we get like 5 characters in that set. It's really nice, and I think they nailed it. I think they nailed it. So, big fan of the Wizard. Honestly, he's probably one of my new favorite mini dolls that I've gotten. I just think he just looks great. But what do you think? Do you like the Wizard better as a mini figure or as a mini doll? Which is better? Do you like both equally? Do you not like any of them? What do you think of the Wicked sets? Do you think they're good, bad? Think they'll make more? What's your favorite of them? And do you prefer part 1 or for good? Let me know. And thanks for joining this one. I'll have another one out. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming by.